It almost seems silly to talk about this because the name of Grand Theft Auto is a felony itself, but in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 worst crimes committed by characters in the GTA series. So again, it's kind of hard to measure because the entire game's about committing crimes in one way, shape, or form, but some are worse than others, and that's what we're going to be discussing in this video today. Okay, at the number 1 spot, this one should be slightly familiar. Trevor tortures Mr. K. So this is probably one of the most controversial scenes from GTA 5. Trevor, Michael, and Franklin, they're contacted to get help by these government organizations, FIB, IAA, and this actually leaves Trevor torturing someone in this like dark warehouse. The player has the options to electrocute him, pull his teeth out, smack him over the head, and it's really intense. It was one of those scenes when I first played the game, I was like, ooh, I kind of got to look away from this, as it was just nasty the first time. I was not expecting it at all. And of course, this stirred up a lot of controversy in the media, as Grand Theft Auto typically does. A lot of people were calling for this mission to be removed, but it never has. It's always stayed in the game, but it is by far one of the most intense missions in the GTA series. The number 2 spot today, we have the mission Green Goo from GTA San Andreas. So this is where CJ is tasked by the Truth to actually break into Area 69, steal a jetpack, and steal the mysterious green goo. So if we were to relate that to something in real life, that would be like breaking into Area 51 and like stealing some alien intelligence or something like that. That's how serious of a crime it would be. And obviously CJ had like the entire military chasing after him, so they obviously knew that it was a big crime, but that's one of the most intense things ever. Like, could you imagine if some vigilante broke into Area 51 today? And like in today's age, typical, they'd be like live streaming it or something like that. That would be nuts to see inside Area 51, and that's what CJ did in the GTA equivalent in Area 69. When he broke in, stole the jetpack, and stole the green goo for the Truth, who by far is one of the coolest characters, also one of the more underrated characters in the GTA series. Number 3 today, robbing the Union Depository, GTA 5. So this is the big one, the finale, where all 3 characters rob the Union Depository, and they steal, what is it, like 24 tons worth of gold, which I don't even know what that relates to in real life, but it is a lot. Let's just say that. I'm trying to think of like what the equivalent in real life that would be today. It'd be like robbing the biggest bank in the world and walking away with like billions of dollars. That's how big of a crime this was. I mean, banks and jewelry stores are, I would say, robbed every day around the world, maybe in the United States. But it's not often that like a government gold facility gets raided the way it was in GTA 5. So seeing that is a pretty big crime. I don't even know what you would be charged for if you were caught for something like that. But robbing the Union Depository is probably a serious offense in real life. So we're just lucky that our 3 main characters got away so easily. The number 4 spot today, messing with the man. This is a mission in GTA Vice City where Mitch Baker basically tells Tommy to just go kill a bunch of people. The mission objective is to fill the chaos meter in the given time, which is 2 minutes. And essentially what you're told to do is just kill cops, kill innocent civilians, which is obviously horrible, like for no rhyme or reason other than this biker bro told you to do so. So this mission had a bunch of controversy as well, and it was kind of one of those random ones that's like, why are we doing this? We're just killing random people and blowing up cop cars. So as far as like unnecessary violence goes, this is where I would rank this mission. Like, it's just totally unnecessary. And that's why it's probably one of the worst crimes you'd see in the GTA series. The number 5 spot, we have GTA Liberty City Stories, the mission Bringing the House Down. So this mission where you play as Tony, basically you had to just destroy a part of Liberty City. You had this van and you put explosives in the back of it, and you put explosives in Pine Creek, Shoreside Vale, and parts of Liberty City, and you essentially just plant explosives and you blow it up. And in addition to that, you also kill any construction workers who are witnesses, and you destroy Fort Stoughton. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. So it was just one of those missions where it's like you were literally blowing up buildings in a city. And I don't think we've seen that happen in any other GTA game since. So it was by far one of the craziest missions, also one of the most violent too, like bringing down a building in New York City. That would obviously have huge consequences in real life. The number 6 spot today, we have the mission Deconstruction from GTA San Andreas. So essentially, this mission has Carl going to a nearby construction site to try and deter the building company from getting on the bad side of the Johnson family. And by doing so, he has to destroy 6 huts while workers are trying to stop him. Now, after the huts have been destroyed, the foreman appears from inside a portable toilet, witnesses the destruction, and heads back into the toilet. Carl uses a bulldozer to push the foreman's toilet into a ditch, and then uses a cement mixer to fill the ditch with cement, burying the foreman alive. How crappy, no pun intended, would that be? You're going to the bathroom, all of a sudden you get lifted up by a dump truck, and then you're buried alive in the inside of the portable toilet underneath cement. That is nightmare fuel right there. So that definitely is one of the worst crimes committed by a GTA character, literally burying someone alive. That is horrifying. The number 7 spot today, Trevor steals a nuke from Merryweather. So in the GTA 5 campaign, you're actually tasked as Trevor to steal a nuke, which actually doesn't turn out to be anything. I think it was either a nuke or an EMP. It was one of the two things. Either way, you stole it from Merryweather, and that was like really bad. So imagine like a private military contractor today, and you stole a nuclear weapon from them. Like that would be code red, like DEFCON, whatever the max level is, because that is some serious bad stuff right there. Stealing a nuclear weapon, that is obviously not what the government wants. It's not what the public wants. Luckily, Trevor didn't use it for anything malicious, but the fact that he still stole something nuclear from Merryweather just shows that he was willing to do whatever it took to complete his objective. And that's a pretty serious crime. Stealing something nuclear, obviously, is definitely one of the worst crimes you're going to see out there. The number 8 spot, we're going back to GTA Liberty City, and this is Tony Cipriani actually putting someone in a meat grinder. I kid you not. So this is in the mission Dead Meat, funny enough, and he's actually chasing Giovanni Casa. Now, Tony catches up to Giovanni in this mission and actually puts his body through a grinder and cuts his corpse using an axe before delivering it to his own deli while evading the police. The clerk decides to take the meat and sell it through the deli, with the clerk being unaware that the meat is actually the flesh of his boss. Yuck. That is nasty. Tony literally put someone through a meat grinder. That is a horrific crime to commit. Like, there's been some bad crimes, but that is like Saw level crime right there. What is with Liberty City Stories being such this dark game? Like, I feel like all the horrific things came from this game, which was a mobile game in and of itself. What is going on with these mobile games now? Anyways, that's at the number 8 spot today. Dead Meat from the mission Liberty City Stories. Moving on to Grand Theft Auto 4, this next crime occurs in the mission Blood Brothers. So you have the McCreary brothers. One of them is Francis. One of them is Derek. And what's crazy about this crime is Francis actually texts Nico telling him to kill his brother Derek. So Francis is meeting Derek at a park and gives Nico the opportunity to kill him. What's interesting is later, Derek contacts Nico to tell him about the meeting and voices his fears that Francis wants him dead, and he asks Nico to go kill Francis. And then, of course, Nico has to make a choice. But the brothers wanting to kill each other, that's insane. That's like family blood right there. And this crime really attributes to the dark theme that already is GTA 4. But having to kill one of the brothers and both brothers wanting to kill each other, that is dark stuff right there. Like, imagine wanting to kill another family member. I mean, that's just crazy talk right there. So that's one of the craziest missions in GTA 4, where you also commit, on behalf of one of the brothers, one of the worst crimes in the series. All right, our final mission today is the very end of The Lost and the Damned, which is the prison raid or the prison break-in. Essentially, you're breaking into the prison to actually try and get to Billy Gray, who is the president of the Lost MC. But in doing so, you kill like a ton of prison guards. You kill a ton of inmates, which some people would say it was a good thing or a bad thing if they deserved it. But you essentially break into a high-level security prison, kill a bunch of police guards just to get to one person. That seems like a lot of collateral damage just to get to one individual. And that's why I'm calling it one of the worst crimes in the series, because yes, you did get to Billy Gray, but the fact that you had to go in and kill a bunch of prisoners and cops too meant that there was a lot of casualties that came along with it. But anyways, that right there is the top 10 worst crimes committed in the GTA series. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What are some of the worst crimes that you guys have actually committed in the GTA series? And what game did it take place in? Add it to the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.